Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, WW2 Airborne Collector, where today I'm going to be talking about different brands of toothpaste, dental powder and toothbrushes that were on offer to US troops during World War II. I'm going to go through what I think, in my opinion, is the easiest and hardest to find, so hopefully you find this little video interesting. So first of all, we've got the layman's toothpaste. This is quite a nice, neat box. So this is the design pattern that you'll be needing to look for a wartime one. And then going on to Milk-A-Dent, which is another nice packet. Once again, the tubes inside are made from lead with plastic caps. So that is something to bear in mind, because later on in, I think they changed late 40s to 50s, they went to aluminium. That's a nice one, Milk-A-Dent. And then we then go on to Craig Martin. These do come up. To be fair, I think this one is slightly easier to find than the Milk-A-Dent, but they're kind of on par. Now I've taken the tube out so I can show you that as well. And like I say, lead tube. That's what you need to be looking for. And unfortunately, sometimes on these tubes, all the paintwork does come off the lead, but that's sometimes that's unavoidable. But yeah, that's that one. And moving on to Pepperco, which is another nice one. Now, unfortunately, that is caused by the paint and the toothpaste inside leaking out of the old lead tube. But that is a nice one. These are quite hard to find, but once again, they do come up. If you are used to using eBay and stuff like that, best thing, if you're from the States and you just search vintage toothpaste and stuff like that, they do come up, but it's a lot of searching. This is a rabbit hole I have fallen down being started collecting this. And these would all been items. This is a Dr. West wartime toothpaste. This is the style. Once again, lead tube inside. Some of these are really sealed, so I don't like opening the boxes up too much to show you the tubes, but I'll show you a couple. And then a really extremely hard one is to find is the layman's toothpaste. And this one's sealed, so unfortunately I can't take this one out to show you. But yeah, this one's really nice and extremely hard to find. But that is just some of the toothpastes that were on offer in the like the PX store, which Postal Exchange in their camp. And then let's go through some toothbrushes. So we go on this one first. This is once again Wartime prophylactic one, made by them. Still sealed, still got its cellophane on it, which is really nice. These you don't see that much at all. So this one's quite hard to find. Then I'll show you this one, which is probably a bit easier to find. It's Dr. West again. This is Wartime. You can see this one in the GI Collector Guide books. This one's shown in, I think it's volume 2. This one's in, and probably volume 1 as well, actually. And then one that's slightly earlier to that one is the Dr. West again, which is this really nice one. These are hard to find. This is all glass. It's quite heavy actually for what it is. So that's all complete glass tube with a plastic, unfortunately it's just broken a bit, you can't see it. It's like a plastic cellophane. I think it's been put on heated on, like shrinked on. That's in there. I know I'm rambling, but I'm trying to control myself. And then we also then got another one that's extremely hard, is made by Squib, and that is really hard to find. This is actually in volume 2, I think, of the GI Collector Guide books. I'm trying to get out the light, not on it. And what's really neat on the back of this, it's got when the design changed in the company, it's got January the 1st, 1944. I think you can make it on that, which is really nice. Really nice piece to get. And then on the Squib theme, so they done tooth powder, which would look like this. These are quite easy to find. They're not that hard. They're nice to have in your wash kit. And they would have originally came in a box like this, and that's what you'd see on the back of the shelves at the PX store shops and stores that they set up. And then what happened later on in the war, they come up with these, which this is the other rabbit hole that I'm now going down. If you can work up there, I don't know if you can see it, it's got Wartime. It's got Wartime conservation container, which is pretty much saving metal. And I'm starting to look for products with that written on it now, which is a really nice piece, which is pretty much, this is made out of cardboard, it's made out of tin. Whether or not they actually did save metal and used it for that, or if it was just a advertising campaign. Same again with the Dr. Lyons, however you pronounce that. And on the front there, it's got for the armed forces, which is quite a neat thing to get hold of. And then Sulfadent done another dental powder as well, which is there. There are an array of different toothpastes and dental powders, but this is just a little selection of what I've put together of the most common to not so common brands that was on offer during World War II. But yeah, like I say, this is a whole thing that get into and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, so I hope you found this a little bit interested. I know I did waffle on a little bit, but I hope you found it a little bit interesting. If you have any questions or whatever, please feel free to give me a message. I am on Instagram as well. It's literally World War II Animal Collector. So if you want to DM me, yeah, feel free. I hope you found this interested. Cheers, guys.